Hip Hop Connection.
Right here on Hip Hop Connection, we have the one and only Claire Hucks. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
First and foremost, we got to talk about that name. Claire Hucks. What's that about?
Yeah, okay. Well, it's funny. Darren and I, I'm Symbol, by the way. This is Darren.
D Lake.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I always say Darren. Just because
So,
I don't.
we actually used to play. She said, because you don't.
I always, every time I introduce myself, I'm always like, Symbol, and everyone thinks that's his stage name. That is his real name.
Thank you.
And then I'm like, Darren. And I'm like, oh, wait, I should start saying D Lake.
Right. But don't you hate it, though, when people, like, come up to you and be
And
like,
like,
D-Lake,
like,
he's like, don't call me that. That's weird. Just
Like,
call me
we out in the street,
Darren.
we being
Yeah,
normal. You're just,
exactly.
D.
Darren.
I should be D more.
Exactly.
It's like, yo,
and then
I'm
people
D.
come up to me and it's just like, yeah, so, what's your real
What's
name?
your real name? Everyone says
And
that.
I
What's
was
your real
like,
name?
Symbol. And then sometimes people was like, nuh-uh. And I got to show them my
Pull out
ID
the
and
ID.
stuff, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then they go, what was his real name before? And I'm like, nah.
Whoa, ADD totally kicked in, and we did not answer the question.
No, we kind of did.
So back to Claire Hucks.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
why you have your name.
Right,
Now, how did
exactly.
you get up with the group's name?
Well, D Lake and I actually we played in a band together, and there was this is before Claire Hucks got started and everything, and there was a buddy of ours that was in the band who was famous for making up like crazy names.
Okay.
And at the time, he was trying to think of a band name, and he was like Tempest Bledsoe. So. And when he said Tempest Bledsoe, we all like laughed and thought it was just whatever. You know,
That is one of the daughters in the Cosby Show.
Right.
Vanessa. That was
Right.
Vanessa. A lot of people don't know that.
If you don't know that,
I know, for real.
come on. Anyway, all that to say, so one day when we started getting the Claire Hucks thing going, because it first started off as like him doing DJ
It was just Symbol and
sets.
D-Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it started out with him doing DJ sets, and I would come in and kind of MC, and we were already like producing tracks together, and just kind of like he would have tracks, I put some vocals over it, or I help him, if he was working with other artists, like do, vocal stuff. And so we decided to kind of like really, let's start working together and like do something serious. So we're talking online one day, and he's like, yo, what should the name be? And I was like, Tempest Bledsoe. Or did you say Tempest Bledsoe?
I said Tempest Bledsoe.
Yeah, Tempest Bledsoe.
And he said, nah.
I was like, I shut
Claire
it down.
Huxtable. And I was like, that's stupid.
He hated it. He
I
hated
was
it.
like, that is dumb.
And then
no, I ran it past. It was 4 people online, 4 totally different people on Instant Messenger. And I was like, what do you think of this name for a group? And they were like, oh my God. All 4 of them unanimously said, oh my God, that's so hot. And I was like,
so that really
all
comes,
right, it is it.
It comes right back down to I'll come up with the good ideas. That's what it really comes
And then we
down
shorted
to.
into Claire Hucks so we hopefully don't get cease and desist slashes.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. So
Yeah.
far, it's been pretty good.
So far, it's
You
been
haven't heard
okay.
any-
We haven't,
So,
we haven't
yeah,
blown
I
up
mean,
yet.
yeah.
So once
Yeah.
the money starts coming in, then it's like, hey, but C Hucks is the plan.
Okay, well, at least you got a backup.
Oh, absolutely. Always
I think
got
I
to
bought
have
the
plan.
domain, so we're ready. Well,
Good
yeah.
job. Good job.
Yeah, so it's just C-Hucks. Yeah, it's just C Hucks. We're good.
So you're on your way. Let's talk about your music a little bit. You're going to perform for us in a second, but tell us about your brand of music.
We just do whatever feels right. I mean, when we first started, coming out of Baltimore, our stuff had a lot of the, Baltimore club influences with it. And so, we have just kind of grown as people and as artists. I mean, everybody does that. And so we trying to just expand it out to something that's a little more melodic. And
More song structure.
Yeah, more song structure and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But with those
accessible.
Baltimore roots too. And,
And our weirdo roots also.
Exactly.
I mean, like we were both, when we first started doing music, we came from the trip hop, like really underground, like dark type, down tempo type music.
Absolutely.
And I mean, really not commercial at all. And that's what we try to make. And it's just been kind of like this maturation process of,
Right.
hey, like pop music's becoming a lot cooler. It's not bubblegum anymore. It's cool to, it's cool to make pop, And I mean, that's why we kind of coined our little genre, underground pop,
Yeah.
because we're kind of not pop and
Right.
we're kind of not underground.
Right.
It's like this weird thing going on.
Yeah.
So what's the song you're going to do for us right now?
We're gonna do Grab On. This is our first
single.
single, and also the name of the EP that we got coming out on April 12th. Unruly Records. You can get it at online everywhere, iTunes, Rhapsody,
Amazon.
all
We got a
that.
video for it.
Yeah,
YouTube,
everything.
just type in Grab On,
Come
Claire Hucks.
Come on, y'all gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Really.
Put some views up.
So grab on right here on Hip Hop Connection.
I hold my breath and grab on. Ain't about what you wear. It ain't how you wear your hair.
How you wear
It
use it. Put it down, don't be so hard. Know it when you use it. You're making me come right to it. Put it on me, take it all. I hold my breath and grab on. I hold my breath and grab on. I hold my. It ain't about how you smile. It's just when you get wild. It's just when you get wild. Hold me to the third degree. I feel so tried. Let me be. If it's really worthwhile. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. She takes control of me. What? This can't be pretend. 'Cause I'm give me all. It's how you're making me. Baby, when you lose it, you're making me so confusing. Put it down, don't be so hard. Know that when you use it, you're making me come right to it. Put it on me, take it all. I hold my breath and grab. Baby, when you lose it, you're making me so confusing. Put it down, don't be so hard. I hold my breath and grab. Know that when you use it, you're making me come right to it. Put it on me, take it all. I hold my breath and grab on. What? I hold my breath and grab on. I hold my.
What you say? I'm grabbing on. I think that it be love. You think that it's wrong. Directly to the next is how I used to be. Was always lying, never trying. That was truth to see. Before you came through, I was set to my single eye. Was in the end, not up there. Now I'm happy every day. What's the saying that they say? Better grab on tight, 'cause tomorrow ain't guaranteed.
Better grab on tight, 'cause tomorrow ain't guaranteed.
Better grab on tight, 'cause tomorrow ain't guaranteed. If you really serious about being with me, you better grab on tight, 'cause tomorrow ain't guaranteed.
This can't be a 10, 'cause I'm going and taking me all. It's how you're making me. Baby, when you lose it, you're making me so confusing. Put it down, don't be so hard. Yeah. Know it when you use it, you're making me come right to it. Put it on me, take it all. I hold my breath and grab. Baby, when you lose it, you're making me so confusing. Put it down, don't be so hard. I hold my breath and grab. Know it when you use it, you're making me come right to it. Put it on me, take it all. I hold my breath and grab on.
And we're back. Grab on. Now tell us a little bit about that song.
You know, writing it actually, me and my demented mind, it started off one way and then it ended up another way because we wrote it in pieces.
Forgot. I totally forgot what that song was.
Exactly. we wrote it in pieces.
Just a side note. All right. So I'm the producer. He also produces, but it's mainly me producing, mainly him singing. We collaborate, I rap, blah, blah, blah. It's, you know, we always get on everything. And this other dude actually co-produced it, Morrissey, our DJ live. Props to him, notonchill.com. He co-produced with us, whatever. So we hand the track over to him, like, yo, man, we got this hot track, you know, blah, blah, blah. So he writes the lyrics. I'm always a year late with lyrics. Like, I record, dude, I mix him, I listen to his vocals all day long, and I go, a year later, yo, what were you talking about in that song?
Yeah. He always
and
late.
he's like, Darren, for real? And I'm like,
Always late.
I really don't know what you're
Right.
talking about, because I am musical, like, I think in musical notes. Like, lyrics are secondary for me. And then he told me what the song's about, and you can go on. And I was like,
So,
huh?
I mean, at first it started out like I wrote the verses for the song first, right? And I had a melody of what I want the hook to be.
Okay.
But so when I was writing the verse, I was like, all right, it was all about this girl that kind of like does you wrong or whatever, you know. But you know, you just gonna roll with it. It's cool, you know. You good with it. You good with it.
You know you shouldn't be with her, but you just grab on her.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
for the ride.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
You grab on. But then as I was writing the hook, it turned into this weird S&M thing, and I was thinking about being tied up and, you know, her using her power against me and how much I loved it, and, you know, just like, yo, I love it. I'm just grabbing on, like I'm holding on. And I was like, I envisioned me like holding on to bedposts, like being tied up and man, what the stuff. This is some stuff that just go through my